This ticket won't get you on the Hudson River line, but it will get you into a diamond state mine. Today, we are going on a little adventure and we are doing the next episode of Gems Across America, and I think I'm visiting New York. Three, two, one. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what we're talking about today. Okay, so in the business, we've talked a lot about misnomers. A misnomer is kind of a nickname for a stone that's not correct. In this case, today we're gonna talk about Herkimer diamonds, which is not a diamond at all. It's actually quartz, and it's extremely well known, and it's very valuable to collectors because it exhibits this double termination. So you'll see on this one, there's like a tip right here and a tip right there. All right, so what do we have in the box? This is from 1992, that's a long time ago. We have some loose stones, that. Oh, that's cool. All right, so let's do a little breakdown of Herkimer diamond. The chemical composition is SiO2, which is typical of other types of quartz as well. Misnomer is basically when a gemstone is given a name that implies it is more valuable than it actually is. So diamond would be a misnomer for this stone because it's actually a quartz. Herkimer diamond is quite important in the business. A lot of people really like to collect it. It's interesting because you have this double termination, which is that, like I mentioned earlier, it's those points on each end. Naturally, the stone will have 18 facets, which is cool because when we pull these out of the ground, that's how they look. Like, this is just Mother Nature at her best. You can find it in Herkimer County in upstate New York. They're about 500 million years old. So they're found in these cavities. And this one, this is American quartz on dolomite. So they're actually found in these cavities, 500 million years old, so old, but then you get these like beautiful, cute little treasures when you pull them out of the ground. I particularly think that piece is super cool. What you're gonna be looking for is that double termination that we talked about, and the color can kind of vary from colorless to like a smoky look. Okay, what's in this one? Oh, I think fossils are always the most fun thing to have on this channel. All right, so what we have right here, I'm guessing that material, you can see we've got a little bit of a fossil right here, but this right here, that to me looks like pyrite. And we've talked about pyrite on this channel before. If you wanna learn more about pyrite, you can check out the link up here. We've actually talked about pyrite on this channel quite a bit. Pyrite is referred to as fool's gold because for a long time, people, when they were mining it, they actually thought it looked like it was gold because it kind of looks like gold. Anyways, if you are in New York and you are looking for stones, you might find fossils that are pyritized. And that's basically just pyrite is now growing where the fossil is. You can see on these fossils right here, they look shiny. It looks like someone basically painted them in gold. They're mostly found in oceans and streams. Oftentimes they're sea creatures. So just keep your eyes peeled for some fool's gold and maybe you'll get lucky and it actually is attached to a fossil. So we have two specimens here. I am about 99.9% sure this is a fluorite. The reason I knew this was fluorite was because of the color. I've seen fluorite before that's kind of like that bluish purple look. Also that crystal structure, we've had fluorite on the channel that looks just like that. And I also am familiar with fluorite being found in New York. It is pretty prolific. It comes in a variety of colors. The chemical composition of fluorite is CaF2. It is about a 4 on the Mohs scale, so it's gonna be pretty soft. If you wanna learn more about fluorite, check out this video here. Right here, I'm fairly certain, again, because of the crystal structure and the color, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I think this is sphalerite. It's oftentimes found in Spain. It can be very difficult to cut. The colors can range from like yellows. Okay, something interesting about both of these. So we have the Herkimer diamond and the sphalerite. They're actually both found in around near the dolomite, which I think is cool because we've talked about post rock and how there's like these certain recipes that you need for stones, and it's interesting that two completely different stones need kind of the same recipe to grow and to be nurtured. 3, 2, 1. This is a selenite. I don't think it's used in jewelry a whole lot. I think it's more of a collector's stone. I didn't actually see selenite until I came to JTV. I know that it's super soft, it's a 2 on the Mohs, so I need to be super, super careful with this specimen. I know the name comes from the Greek word for moon, which is selene. I know that we did a video not so long ago, gypsum and like about desert roses. Those are actually selenite. So when you are looking for gems in your state, you know, there will be some common factors. Maybe you are somewhere like New York that the stones are growing in or around dolomite. All right, guys, let's do a closer look. But before that, I really want you all to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on gems across America in the future. This is a really fun way for us to explore what's happening in our own backyards. We're gonna take a closer look. I want you to look at the fossil. I want you to take a look at that pyrite. All right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap up today's episode. I'm gonna go research some more gemstones across America, and I'm probably gonna try and buy a few plane tickets or dream of buying plane tickets to go to a gemstone mine. In the meantime, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.